dome.
A mother posting a video of her son with disabilities on Instagram, stranded at Hamilton Airport after being kicked off a flight November 1st, shocked and in disbelief, reads the post.
And I said, "You're kidding."
Andrea Ivaroni and her 21-year-old son Nico fly a lot, even doing this interview from Florida, but it's not easy for the family to get around. Nico is autistic and suffers from a rare chromosome disorder.
He's 21, but he's like mentally like a small child.
But Ivaroni said airlines have always accommodated to Nico's needs, that is, until this past Friday, when the mother-son duo hopped on a Swoop Airlines flight to Fort Lauderdale.
He's nonverbal, so he doesn't really have a way to voice what frustrates him.
Before takeoff, he started hitting his mother and pulling her hair. She showed us an example of what she calls one of his outbursts. Nico was doing something like this on the plane when staff approached them.
And said, "Nico's not going to fly today." And I said, "Are you kidding me?" And she said, "Well, we're worried about the safety of our passengers."
She tried to explain that Nico calms down once the plane takes off.
I asked her if I could speak to a supervisor, and she said, "No, it's already being decided."
In a statement to Global News, Swoop said it is entrusted to ensure the safety and security of all its travelers and employees and has established policies to meet this obligation. What those policies are specifically, the airline would not say.
At best, from the airline's perspective, this was a misunderstanding. At worst, it was a discrimination of a person with disabilities.
Advocacy group Air Passenger Rights said Swoop should have done more to ensure the pair traveled to Florida that day. The family eventually made it to their sunny destination after an expensive last-minute flight with another airline. Ivaroni said Swoop refused to compensate her for the new flights, but did credit her for the 2 tickets that weren't used. Now Ivaroni has a new mission.
These kids don't have a voice, so I need to speak up and make people aware that this is how they're being treated.
Kamel Karamali, Global News.